Oh, welcome back, my delinquents. Today we're going to be watching how Japan's #1 streamer got caught being unfaithful, a Mujin reaction, the first one on this channel. I'm just curious of what's going to happen here, because I've actually not watched one of his videos before, but it keeps getting suggested to me. But let's get into it. What are we even watching?
4. Junichi Kato, otherwise known as Unko-chan, published a very simple tweet in Japanese that translates to, "I had an affair." It is currently sitting at almost 30 million views and
Very ominous. Yes, very ominous indeed. Just, I had an affair. Spooky.
145,000 likes. This is a scandal that took Japan by storm, to the point where even some Western tabloids were also making articles about it. This right here is a ranking of streamer stats on all platforms: Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. You might have not known this, but
That's a thing. Damn cool.
Unko-chan is actually right here on rank 4. He is the 4th streamer globally with the most amount of hours watched. This doesn't just make him the most watched Japanese streamer, but it also makes him a big contender globally. He is
Okay, I thought from the thumbnails Unko-chan was a chick, and I was like so confused. Like, wait, why is the profile pic a white guy? Is it a meme? Now it's just like, oh, I was just assuming it was a woman. I'm a dum-dum.
massive. So what the hell happened? Why did he cheat? How was an adult actress involved in all this? And why the hell did he get
How is an adult actress involved? Of course an adult actress is involved in this. Come on. These crazy affairs always have something like that, I swear.
rewarded for committing adultery? Well, as you can imagine, there's a lot to go over. So let's talk about this mess. Junichi Kato is massive in Japan. He started his online presence in 2009 when he uploaded a Let's Play, and ever since then he has grown to be a powerhouse. His YouTube channel has over 1 million subscribers, and his Twitch channel has over 1 million followers. Also able to get over 10,000 concurrent viewers on a regular stream, which is extremely impressive on Twitch. The appeal of Unko-chan
Damn.
doesn't just lie in himself.
That's probably why it's like Chan, so it's like that's why.
It also lies in his
Probably.
community. His community has been the
I'm
source
not coping. I'm not coping. I'm not stupid, I swear.
of many Japanese online memes. This is somewhat similar to someone like Forsen. You don't really watch Forsen for him, you watch him for his chat and the memes that they create. Similar to something like Forsen CD in relation to Dr. Disrespect's cheating. That's usually the main appeal. The point of me saying all this is to make you understand that Junichi Kato is not just big in numbers, but he's also big in terms of his influence on Japanese online culture. But one thing you should know about him is that he is a big baseball fan. Here's a fun fact for you actually, according to Statista.
Every time he goes to a white page, my eyes like start stinging. But I didn't know there was like people who only watch because the chats are funny. That's really interesting. I guess I have more to learn about the stream culture for real.
The percentage of baseball fans in Japan is actually higher than the percentage of fans of baseball in the United States. Now, one famous Japanese player who actually plays in the MLB is Shohei Ohtani. He had made his MLB debut with the Los Angeles Angels, and in December of 2023 was actually signed with the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Japanese love to support their own players abroad, especially when it comes to baseball, and they don't hide their enthusiasm. Unko-chan was one of those fans. He had flown out to Los Angeles just to support Shohei Ohtani and the Dodgers. And his fans, of course, were on board. He posted many pictures from the game showing Shohei Ohtani, showing himself sitting there.
Oh yeah, yay, sports. I know things about sports. There's a thing called a bat. And you hit things. Yeah,
Watching
I can
the
keep up.
pitches, but he had posted this picture right here with the caption, "The cheerful Dodgers fan in the seat behind me took a photo of me and Ohtani together. Thank you, God." But here's the thing. Remember how I said that it was totally normal for Japanese people to fly out and support their own Japanese players playing in the MLB? Yeah, well, those same Japanese people noticed something very interesting. Unko-chan was in the front row just like he had posted, but he was sitting next to a woman who was not his wife, and they had clearly arrived there together.
Oh my, that is so stupid. That is the stupidest way to get caught.
Now you might be wondering,
That's
why is that
embarrassing
so
for him.
significant? Well, the thing is, all of Unco Chan's fans know exactly how his wife looks like because she was a part of his biggest stream of all time, his marriage. Back in March
He did not.
2022, Unco Chan had
He live streamed his wedding? Oh my, that is so weird.
live streamed his entire wedding. This is already something fairly rare to find with Western streamers, but it's even crazier to do in Japan. Weddings are often seen as sacred, as very private, and there he was streaming it for the entire world on multiple platforms. But what's even crazier is that live stream that lasted a few hours had generated over $1.8 million in chat donations. Yes, you heard
What the hell? $1.8 million? Damn. Don't tell the Western streamers we'll never stop having wedding streams.
that right. 7 figures. He beat the record at the time for the most donations ever on YouTube. So it's only natural that people knew that he was married and how his wife looked like. People knew very well that the woman sitting next to him was not his wife, but that didn't mean that they didn't know who she was. It was none other than Ai Hongo, one of the most popular adult actresses in Japan. She ranked 3rd in all adult video sales back in 2021. Something absolutely massive for a country that has so many adult actresses. But that's not all. She also has a massive social media presence with almost 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, 100,000 followers on Twitch, 793,000 followers on Instagram, and 1.4 million followers on Twitter. This made people start to ask a lot of questions.
Next to one, going out with someone really recognizable to not your wife, dumb move. Also, but 2, what is with Twitch streamers and cheating with other Twitch streamers? Like, what the hell, bro? It's so annoying. So
Why is a married
scummy.
man hanging out with an adult actress half his age in a foreign country watching a baseball game? When Unco Chan came back to Japan and streamed for the first time since he had went to the Dodgers game, he had admitted on the 13th of September that yes, he had watched a game with Ai Hongo. But then he specifically made sure to deny the affair, saying that we didn't really have any relations, any sex. He was hoping
Dude vapes to show he is truly a douchebag. I'm gonna move my ass for a second so you guys can see what I mean. It's just like the anime equivalent of I eat an apple so people know I'm a dick.
to brush it
I
off,
vape
and
so
it
people
was
know I'm a
working
douche.
until Ai Hongo on the 15th in the early morning Japanese time released this video on her YouTube channel titled About This Incident, currently sitting at 1.3 million views. So the video is in Japanese. It doesn't really have any closed captions, but I do have a translated transcript. I'm going to read it for you while I let the video play in the background. This is Hongo Ai. I apologize sincerely to anyone who is affected by these recent events. I don't know if anyone is going to believe what I have to say here, but I want to give my version of what happened ever since this happened. I was torn on whether I should speak out or quietly disappear. After talking to the people around me, I've decided that it would be better not to run away, as it would only worsen the situation. I will now discuss what happened. This may take some time, but to avoid any misunderstandings, I will read a statement that I wrote in
We're about to get some sus pipe and hop tea here, like damn.
advance. The first time I met Kato was at the end of 2022. I knew he was married and I was hesitant to meet him, but he invited me to go drinking with a group of people. Since there would be other people present, I decided to go meet him. After that, we met in groups multiple times and he told me that he had already divorced his wife but had not gone public with that information
Oh, it's always I'm separated or I'm divorced. Jeez.
yet. He said that he was single and invited me to go out with him alone. I didn't believe him at first, but after asking several more times, he insisted that he had already gotten a divorce. After several more meetings, we began dating. At first, I was concerned that dating him would lead to rumors of him committing adultery, but eventually we began
Honestly, like, in that situation, you don't ask the guy multiple times or the girl, are you sure you're not cheating? You ask every single one of their freaking friends, because they will probably not, accidentally dob him in. And that is what you do. But I don't know, even if someone is saying they are divorcing, it's too messy. Don't do it. It's not worth it.
And dating anyway. He told me that he could not yet announce our relationship because he had not gone public with his divorce, but promised me that he would do so soon. He never ended up announcing it though. However, his house didn't have any of his wife's things, and whenever I contacted him, there was no sign that his wife was around. I believed that he had truly gotten divorced and believed that he would eventually find the time to announce our relationship. However, time after time, he would make an excuse for not announcing our relationship, such as a big event. It kept getting extended. Due to this, we broke up several times, but then we would meet and restart our relationship. I began to suffer mentally from our relationship and had nobody else to call on for support. I became dependent on him. Again, we repeatedly broke up and got back together. I wanted to date him again on the condition of him going public with his divorce and our relationship. He promised me again and did the same thing and didn't go public with it due to it not being the right time with his work. At that time, I felt that it would be impossible to date him and stopped seeing him. I dated another person I met through a friend at that time. I was still, however, dependent on Kato and depressed, so when he contacted me, I met him despite still being in a relationship with that new person. 2 weeks ago, when suffering from depression.
What the frick? So she didn't even... There's one thing being a side piece and you think they're divorced or whatever, and then breaking up with them. Okay, at least you broke up with them when you thought they weren't being honest. But then to get another boyfriend and then cheat on him to be with a guy that you're already hurting his wife, well, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
I began to suffer greatly and even wanted to engage in self-harm at times. I knew it was wrong, but when I felt that way, I relied on Kato again. I consulted with other people and came to the conclusion that staying inside and suffering alone would only make things worse, and so I decided to try and go out. I accepted an invitation from Kato and saw him again. I apologized to the man I was dating. So for the most part, this is what she had to say. She wanted to apologize to her audience, but also more importantly, to the man that she was dating while she cheated with Unko-chan. It was a very weird relationship where she was very dependent on him and he knew that. It lasted for several years, and this was her admitting it for the first time to the public.
So, I don't know if he's still married yet. So, several years? What the hell? Honestly, like, okay, I get she's depressed, but that's a reason, not an excuse. She's completely responsible for her behavior, and he's continuing to see him when she's not sure if he's married and cheating on the boyfriend. That's a bit fucked up. But what the hell, this guy, just for years, if he does have a wife at the end of this, for years, oh my god, just wants his cake and eat it too kind of guy, for real. What
the same day that Hongo came out with her statement, Unko-chan went live on his Twitch channel and peaked at 295,000 viewers, breaking every single Japanese record on Twitch, to finally admit that yes, it had happened and that he was sorry. But here's the thing. Usually you would expect that if something like this came out in Japan, someone's life would be over, their career ruined. But to everyone's surprise, including Unko-chan, the complete opposite had happened. Watch. This is a clip from that stream. Look at all the gifted subs he was getting. Look at this. The more he would talk, the more people would support him. He was shocked. He was sitting here saying, wait, I think you guys don't really understand what's going on. Let me explain it.
Honestly, this is a bit embarrassing. But to be fair, like, in the, like, serious professions in Japan, yeah, it would be over, especially if you're a girl, but cheating is, like, something like 55% of Japanese couples, like, someone has cheated. So, cheating is very, unfortunately, high in Japan.
Again, I'm a bad person. I'm trash. I am a trash person. But still, people would keep donating and throwing money at him. He also admitted that he had done this to multiple women, not just Hongo, which made things way worse. When asked, why did you cheat? He answered, because I wanted to. And when asked,
and people wonder why streamers are fucking toxic. Sometimes their fans are fucking enablers, I swear to God. But this guy, what the frick? And he's smiling all the time when he does it. He needs a slap. In Minecraft, I guess, YouTube. I'll slap him in Minecraft. But, ugh, bad taste in my mouth.
Why did
Cheaters are disgusting.
Get married? He answered, because I wanted to. At one point, he looked relieved and said, I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. In response to the question, would you have continued if you hadn't been found out? He admitted, I probably would have continued. On the other hand, in response to the question, shouldn't you have admitted it from the beginning? He responded in what could be interpreted as a defensive response, saying, It would have been troublesome if I admitted it from the beginning. Of course, I would have lied. When asked why he ended up in an affair, he took responsibility for it, saying, "It's my fault. I was the one who made the move." And
I hope his wife divorces him and takes everything and any children they have. And I wish that upon anyone that cheats. Honestly, fuck them. It's like, honestly, if your wife cheats on you, I hope you take everything from her financially. Like, if your husband cheats on you, I hope you take everything financially. I'm just sorry. It's years. The lying for years. You've wasted people's lives for years. There is no amount of money that can bring back life lost. You know what I mean? Like, that's just fucked up.
He posted a message on his streaming screen saying, "I deceived the woman and had an affair." Regarding his future, he said, "I'm going to keep doing what I love." He had made...
This is how yanderes are born, guys. This is how yanderes are born. What the hell? I'm just gonna keep doing what I love. Cheating on my wife. Oh my god. There's gonna be douchebags just like watching him anyway. The internet, I swear.
Thousands of dollars that stream, and continued to make even more. The stream happened at around a
crap like this is why the internet just is bad behavior, because there's people on here just using money and everything to encourage it. It's
month ago, and since then he has more than doubled his entire sub count. He's sitting at 23,603 subs. He's a partner streamer and most likely has 70% revenue share. That means he's making around $82,610 just for this last month. This was such a crazy story that it prompted Western journalists to pick it up and talk about it. How the hell did this guy just commit adultery in one of the worst ways possible? Lying and manipulating multiple...
Praying gets to his wife. Well, sorry, I know, but like, this dude needs some comeuppance. That's all I'm saying.
Women, and ended up only getting rewarded for it, even himself being shocked. It wasn't making any sense, but it was happening right before our very eyes. After the stream, he also tweeted out that he will not commit adultery again, so please don't bring this up in online news, and I will not make any further comments about the victim. I am sorry and I regret it. Hoping to end it here, to stop his fans from talking about it.
Someone got in trouble with his wife after that comment. He's gonna do whatever he loves again. I bet 100% she said she gonna leave his punk ass. And now he's trying to say, no, I really am sorry. I swear. I hope she leaves his punk ass.
To stop them from harassing iHongo or anyone else involved, including his wife that he hasn't divorced yet, that he's in the process of divorcing. A few days later, iHongo tweeted out this statement saying that she apologizes. She offers her deepest apologies to all of her fans who always supported her and to all those involved for the inconvenience caused. After discussing with the agency, it has been decided that I will be taking a break from activities for a while. I deeply regret and would like to apologize once again for the great inconvenience and concern I have caused to those involved in this incident. I am truly sorry. And ever since then, she has not been online in any capacity, whether...
Okay, she was in the wrong too, but it is ridiculous. She got most of the backlash here, and not him. He's the married one. Oh my god.
...be on social media or her work. Actually, I can only confirm that she hasn't been on social media. I'm not sure if she's done any adult videos recently. I haven't really checked, so don't really take my word for it, but I'm just assuming here. Unko-chan has continued doing what he...
No. Do we believe Mujin on that one?
loves, which is making content and even collabing with other big Japanese YouTubers in videos titled "I was seriously furious when Kato Junichi came to my house the day after his huge affair," making lighthearted fun of the situation, not taking it seriously, and of course, being rewarded for it. A very interesting and continuing trend with this whole scandal. Honestly, as far as Japanese scandals go, this one is definitely very unique. This guy isn't just a huge streamer, he's regarded as a minor celebrity in Japan. The live stream of his marriage peaked at 420,000 viewers. It had many celebrities attending. He shows up on Japanese TV, he shows up at big events. And usually when someone of this caliber commits like the smallest inconvenience, they have to profusely apologize, hoping to keep their career. But we had the complete opposite here. He was being rewarded for being a terrible person. Imagine coming out and saying, hey, yeah, I cheated on my wife, I manipulated multiple women, I treated them terribly, I made them rely on me, and I caused them significant mental damage, and then looking at your screen and seeing people throwing money at you in droves. It doesn't make sense at all, but that's exactly what had happened. He's now doing great in terms of view count.
Honestly, yeah, it's a bit embarrassing. Like, just showing more that the internet rewards negative behavior.
Great in terms of sub count, but when it comes to his wife that he's divorcing, when it comes to Ai Hongo and her relationship that was ruined because she cheated on her boyfriend with Unko-chan, when it comes to everyone else that was involved in this, I can't really say that they're as happy as him right now. Some real lives were ruined here, and I can only hope that they can all find peace. Thank you so much for watching this ridiculous roller coaster. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next video whenever that is. Take care. Mwah.
Yeah, honestly, this is like the worst part, that he got the least, actually, almost no comeuppance from this situation. Everyone else had a worse time. His wife, the mistress, the boyfriend of the mistress, they all had a worse time than him, even though he's the main orchestrator of all this. Man, I didn't expect that story to be so annoying, but holy crap, that was annoying. And just sad, like, that the internet helped, like, prop this guy up even more and, like, justify his behavior to keep doing it. Ugh, bleh. But thanks for watching with me, my delinquents. What do you think in the comments below? Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the Patreon link. I'm now doing videos that aren't allowed on YouTube exclusively for the Patreon for React fans that you can get over there. We're also starting a free trial so you can check out what you can get, and I'll catch you next time, my delinquents. But